Hey Aquarius, how you feeling? Welcome. Welcome back if you're not new. Thanks for rocking with me. Hey Aquarius, if you are new here, this is your highest good tarot, and we are always talking about ways to elevate, to advance spiritually and emotionally, to increase and expand, right? So just know, Aquarius, that here you're not doing your work alone. You have been divinely led here. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. And today we are talking about your next money move. So, we're going to start off getting the energy around that. Keep in mind, Aquarius, as with any tarot reading, it's not meant for every Aquarius. That's okay. Take it as it resonates and be divinely led to the hundreds of readings here that are here for you, Aquarius. All right. Also, if you would like a pre recorded private reading because maybe you don't have a question about finances, maybe it's about family, maybe it's about love, maybe it's about your path, there is a link in the description box below that you can copy and paste that can get you towards getting that information. It'll tell you how to get in touch with me for real. How to get that pre-recorded reading. Also, since you have been divinely led here, Aquarius, go ahead and do that YouTube ritual that you do so well. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting content for you. All right, Aquarius, let's get into it. What is the energy surrounding Aquarius's next money move, Spirit? The energy surrounding Aquarius's next money move. All right. Ooh, I can get wrong tea. All right, we have coffin, bad investment, financial challenges, savings. A lot of you do need to change how your spending habits and changing savings. Um, and there are some things coming towards you because maybe there were some bad investments. I'm hearing not Bitcoin, but what's it called? The thing that Bitcoin is? That. Because people are always uh talking about creating new types of that. Gosh, I can't think of the phrase, but um this for some of you is going to be um a transition from your current position where some of you may be working a night shift and may be going to day shift because maybe they are getting rid of a night shift, um, and so you won't be receiving the shift diff that you usually get. For a lot of you, this could mean that it is an ending to your position where maybe you're being laid off or you are being let go in a different way. However, regardless of which one may apply, take it as it resonates. It is most likely going to bring about financial challenges. I'm hearing that like some people may have been asked to invest in different types of AI, and I know AI is everywhere, so there's a lot of people out there asking for money to invest in AI. And there are a lot of scammers. You know, it's like 100% return or some shit like that. Like for real? Hmm. At the bottom of the deck here, though, we have nugget, small increase, valuable info, honest assessment. This situation, although it's going to, for a lot of you, this isn't great news. I understand that. I get it. Um, I've been in that situation before where I have been laid off. I've been, yeah. But this is actually leading towards something else, if that makes sense. And it's going to give you a fresh start. It's going to give you an honest assessment of what is going on with you financially. And maybe it has a lot to do with how money is managed, how you invest, how you give. But for a lot of you, this is actually leading to a situation where you have um, you're working somewhere where you can actually build a career and it's steady, and it will be steady increase. For some of you, you will receive a gift. It can be a severance package, but something beyond that. Because some of you are involved in the community, you're involved in church or whatever, um, involved in religious institutions, and they may hear about what happens and want to do what they can to help, like pay an electric bill, pay um, a car note or two for you. So the increase is going to show up in different ways for many of you. Let's check out the current situation surrounding you, Aquarius. Current situation, financial situation surrounding you. Current financial situation surrounding Aquarius. We have the Nine of Swords. Uh-oh. Two flipped over. Ace of Swords. Okay. And the World. Let me cover that up. That's suppressed. So the World. Yep. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Hermit. Yeah. This whole situation that is surrounding your next money move, this whole energy is about introspection. It is about getting a breakthrough, because uh there is an imbalance. There isn't any peace. There isn't any peace surrounding your finances. It feels like there is a um like it's been this way for a long time. It's been one of those situations where it is, I'm being directed to look at this image here on her bed, where it is a fight, where it's like you do have to rob Peter to pay Paul, and you've been doing this for a hot minute, and now it is time for a breakthrough. It's time to switch things up, and this is something that is being initiated by the divine, by your benevolent ancestors, by God, by the universe, whoever it is that you lean into for guidance. They're introducing this breakthrough. They're saying this has to come to an end. We want more for you, Aquarius. So we're pushing you for more. We're pushing you for more. What's the advice? Advice for Aquarius. Okay, go. We have the Empress, Knight of Swords, Two of Wands, bottom of the deck. It's the Five of Cups. There are certain behaviors, Aquarius, that you have to let go of and release. And it may be one thing that I've learned being a business owner is that people buy based on emotions. People make most of their decisions, regardless of financial, is based on emotions. And in this situation, Aquarius, there are certain behaviors, and maybe some people that you have to let go of and release in order to recognize what you still have and who you still are, and um, cross that bridge. But you have to turn around to see it instead of dwelling in on the past. The future is the other way. The Empress is somebody who is, regardless of biological sex, regardless of gender identity, the Empress is somebody who gets exactly what she wants and then some. She puts that shit out there in the universe and it comes towards her. She is always receiving, always abundant, always fertile. And um we're not just talking about parental type fertilization. We are talking about fertile in ideas, fertile with love. She's always in overflow. She doesn't give from an empty cup. She is somebody who is a nurturer. She is self-love. She loves others. She is compassionate. She's generous. She is all the things, but one thing that she always does is receive. She just like gets what she wants. It comes to her. So we can all possess Empress energy. And this is that situation where you receive guidance. And you receive guidance in the way of fighting against all that you have known, fighting against that conditioning, fighting against those regrets, whatever it is in those cups here is fighting against that. That's where this knight of swords comes in, because as you can see, she is somebody who is running against the wind. So it's like fighting those old impulses. That's what it is. Fighting those old impulses to plan for the future, to get what is needed, to get what you want. So those old impulses to just spend because you feel happy, to spend because you feel sad, to spend because you feel unworthy, to spend because somebody has something that you want, and you want to show them that you can get it too. It's fighting those impulses. fighting the impulse to compare yourself to the Joneses because they got a new Beamer. You need a new Beamer. I don't know where Beamer came from, but oh, okay. I'm doing it differently. What's the outcome? The outcome should Aquarius follow the advice of receiving guidance and fighting the old impulses. Cup. We talking about overflowing prosperity. We are talking about a full account. you know we are talking about taking care of business. We are talking about being fulfilled. We are talking about a job change because pendulum is at the bottom of the deck. So some of that means this means a new strategy. This means doing things differently because the the definition of insanity, doing the same thing but expecting different results. You got to have a new strategy. And should you decide to fight these impulses, fight the old ways, fight the old ways, overflow. There's going to be some new opportunities that come towards you. And not every opportunity, Aquarius, is for you to take. There's going to be a challenge for you to discern uh, what opportunity is best. They're all good, but one of them is best. And this could apply for you all when it comes to a new job. It could apply for you in when it comes to a particular investment, because I know a lot of people are starting to invest. But there is a good fit, but there's always a best fit, because that best fit is going to get you an overflow. And the best fit partner with this new strategy of fighting against the impulses to do the same old and expect different results. That is going to put you into overflow. What are the blockages, potential blockages, if any, for Aquarius? Potential blockages, if any, for Aquarius. Potential blockages, if any, for Aquarius. Yeah, I want you in overflow for real. Potential blockages for Aquarius. And you know what? Not all these messages are, you know, unicorns and rainbows. This is your highest good tarot. And I told you, you won't have to walk through these challenges by yourself because you are getting divine guidance. And a lot of these things that I talk about, Aquarius, I have been through. I have been through. So please don't think that I am coming from a place of judgment. If if that sounds like that, that's not what it is. It is definitely me being passionate, um, because this is me coming to you out of love. Everything is said here out of love, and I want the best for you. So we have the King of Swords here. Ooh, Ace of Swords. There it is again. Ace of Swords. The Sun. Potential blockages. I see. Bottom of the deck. Eight of Swords. Getting into a space where you think you know everything. You have the knowledge. You've sought, and that is it. There is nothing else left for Aquarius to seek. And that that's all. That's all. That's it. That's all. That's all there is to it. There is nothing else that you need to dig in deep on. Painting and boxing yourself in. Not just boxing yourself in, but also limiting the divine. Limiting the yourself and the divine to those things that you want, and knowing, because we have nothing but swords energy out here, knowing that that's what you need, because what does the universe, what does the divine know, what does God know? I know what's best for me. I know what I need. So limiting your potential, limiting your growth, and limiting the divine because you've reached a certain pinnacle, because it doesn't look the way you want it to look. One thing that the divine is fair and just. And they know exactly how lessons need to be given to us. And sometimes some of us, and this is me speaking from experience, I am one of those people who really need to feel a situation. I really need to feel the lesson to get it, to for it to stick. I gotta feel it. Not everybody is like that. So take it as it resonates, Aquarius. Not every Aquarius is like that. But this breakthrough that's coming, you gonna feel it. But just know, remember, Aquarius, on the other side is overflow. It's overflow. And I'm excited for you. I'm excited for your growth. I'm excited for your expansion. So until next time, Aquarius, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I post content specific to you. Bye.